Hi, my name is Monica Ogneya, and this is me documenting my life. Um, so I know I was supposed to like come. Oh, okay. I was supposed to like come live 5 p.m. today, but then I went to get my lash done. Vivian did my lash for me, cluster lashes. So and from there I branched like somewhere. I don't know why this light is always doing this to me. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I think I should put it like this. Is it okay like this? Okay, because I don't want it like entering my eyes. I was about to turn on these flashlights. I think this is okay. Okay, I feel like it's entering my eyes. Okay, let me take it further. Like here, go. Don't follow, don't follow. Okay, I think it's better. Although I feel like the light is still entering my eyes. I think it's better now. So, why am I here? Why am I here? Today I came to do like reflections. Like my last live video, it was, I don't know how to describe it, but it was just there. It was fine, sure. So I'm with my hair today. And it looks good. I feel like I look way better than in my last video. So in my last video, my hair was undone, unkempt. It's I was just coming in and out, I'm just trying to find my way around it. But now I look better, especially with my forehead. She mo be so dick, mo be so dick. She mo be so me mo be. Hey God, I beg. No, I don't want that. I don't want that. Okay, so um, I'm here today because I'm trying to like make reflections of the past week. So last week I was very lazy, like very very lazy. Um, and I think part of my laziness was from working nights because I remember I talked about like, oh, okay, I remember I talked about like working night shifts last week, and I realized well last week that I'm so much of a morning person to work at night. So, which kind of means that working at night is not really my thing. Because I remember that I used to like sleep early. Sometimes at night I sleep at 7 p.m. by and then I'll go to sleep again by maybe 10:30 and then I'll wake up 12 a.m. and like that. But last week was tough. It was tough working from 5 p.m. to 1 a.m. And I was like, I don't think I'm getting this. And then I don't sleep at that 1 a.m. I sleep around like 2 a.m. or 2:30 a.m. Then I would wake up 6 a.m. And I would ask myself, why? I know that there are people who sleep at night or at midnight and then they wake up like 11 a.m. or 12 p.m. But me, my body says no. My body says, I want you up. I want you doing something at this time of the day, which was very, very tough for me. It was very tough. And I was trying to like work on some things last week. Although I remember talking about like making my portfolio in my last video. I already did. I successfully did that. So I was going more like into research and trying to get a hold of some things or a hang of some things that I'm trying to work on. But I felt so lazy. I was always feeling drowsy. I was feeling like something was dragging me, like always dragging me, and I kept wondering why me, So I'm hoping that this week is much more productive than last week because I did not really feel productive last week. I felt like I was wasting away. I really felt like I was wasting away. I kept telling myself, okay, you can do this, you can do this. Then I would log onto my laptop. I would go on ChatGPT. I'll go on Gemini. I'll go on Perplexity. I was trying to say, okay, let me see POE, the AI, and then I discovered Apollo dot, is it OI or IO? Last week I was using it to like research some companies and all, because like what I'm trying to do has to do with like companies and all, and that AI too is actually helpful, but they're asking me to subscribe. And I'm like, we should just chill for me. Let me at least maximize this newfound AI, or like this newfound tool, and use it very well until you start asking me to subscribe. So those are the things that I was able to do last week, but I'm hoping to do more this week, because like one of the reasons I'm doing this live video is to keep tabs on myself, right, and to document my life. So because in the position that I am right now, I cannot. It's not like I cannot, but then because I'm so much of an indoor person, and I feel like there isn't much to show, indoor, because I'm always like at home, either on my laptop or either I'm playing music. And when I'm playing music, I'm just dancing stupid dance because I don't even know how to dance. I may, good evening. So I have not really like been able to record live while at home, because there are no activities. Ice crabs. Am I correct? Please let me know if I'm correct. So that's why all I do, apart from like going live and showing my community and telling stories as I do so, is to, yeah, thank you, Scraps, thank you. Um, is to just come on, submit myself or like report myself, like daily reporting of my life. But this time around is not daily, it's just like weekly. So I'm documenting my life live, because some of the things that I said in my previous videos, my previous live videos, I don't remember them now, which is one of the reasons I like that. I like the idea of going live. So because I would not always remember the things that I say, and going live would Audion, good evening. I would not always like have to edit the videos. So one of the things that I'm doing is because I feel lazy, editing videos and all, is one of the reasons I decided to like come on live. Just share it, capture it live as it happens, and forget about editing it. That's one of the things that I feel that documentaries should be, or like the ways that documentaries should be. Although most of the documentaries we see today, they're always about sad stories, and I feel like documentaries should not always be sad stories. They can be life happening, and just significant things, even the things we consider insignificant sometimes, they can just be an amazing part, or something so beautiful to be captured. And I feel like there's a story in everything. So that's why I'm here doing this video. So in my previous videos I've made mistakes, blunders, bad English, acted, I think, stupid, but you would not catch me editing those videos, because I want them like that. I want to come back to those videos in months or years time and say, okay, you did this, and this is it. The way I'm speaking right now, I'm looking at myself in this camera, and I'm like, I'm fine. I'm like, I'm such a fine girl. No, look at me. Even if you can see me, I can see myself and my forehead. Okay, be serious. So going on like the plan for the week now. I won't be talking about the plans yet for something towards it because I feel like if I talk about it and then I want to be accountable, then I realize that I forgot to do things that I said. So I don't want to do that. But this week the intention is to be productive. And I know that since I'll be working morning shift this week, it means that I'll be kind of productive. Apart from like my day job, my 9 to 5, um, I think I Frank Nosa. Is it the same Nosa that I know? Nosa Kare? I don't think so. But um, good evening. So, um, this week would definitely be productive. Apart from like my 9 to 5, the other things that I want to do, I already have them in my chat GPT. I think I understand why people would not want um strangers or like just anybody to see their chat GPT history. Because the kind of conversations we have, should I not say we, I have with chat GPT, it's not something that people cannot see normally. They are just like plans and decisions and strategies basically. So you won't find something sensual or sexual in my chat GPT history, of course. But I think that some people do have those kind of thing. Maybe that's why people don't want you to see their chat GPT history. You love me? Ah, how do you love me? Do you know me? They love with me. You can't declare love to strangers like that. Except you love me with the love of Christ. That's it. No problem. But your love is strange. Hmm. I'm thinking if it's the Sakari that I know. So yeah, I was talking about like being productive and using like AI tools to help me stay like productive. So that's what I'll be doing this week, and it will just be. It's just going. I hope that it's going to be like a normal week. And oh yes, I just remember something. So I have a plan to like go live with someone very soon. I'm like waiting for his feedback. Sometime next month, hopefully. So we're going to be doing something like different and cool. You know, cool in the sense of being I think the person that I want to go live with is kind of an introvert, but and I feel like I'm an ambivert. So sometimes I'm so quiet, and other times I'm so loud. You know, I'm always like that, and I didn't learn to accept it until I had to tell myself, okay, this is who I am, and I think who I am is good and nice and you know beautiful. So so that's the plan for the week. And in every of my videos, did I say videos? I wanted to say video. In every of my videos, I talk about why I started going live on YouTube. So the idea of this live video is to document my life live, right? Because I've always wanted to like create some sort of documentaries, not in the conventional way, not in the way that every other person would see it, or like the documentaries that are always I said documentaries the documentaries that I see on Netflix, YouTube. I don't know if Amazon Prime shows documentaries, but I know that when I was growing up, we used to watch like Nat Geo Wild. We used to watch like a lot of documentary films, and that was where I got like my love for documentary films. So I wanted something that is different because I feel like these documentary films, oftentimes, they are edited, like the stories are told again, recorded, right? Except documentary films where they have like raw images or raw videos of the experiences or like the stories. I love those ones more because it just makes me see through how something happened, you know, not not in the way that it is being narrated to me. Because I feel like when people tell true stories, there are changes, they make changes, and the narration comes from the director's lens. So it is what the director sees, the director tells, the actors to show and put, and it is how the director sees it in their mind or how it works in their brains. That is what they put out, that is the act that they play and we see. So I want something more raw, more. I wanted to use the word intimate, but that is the wrong word. I want something more real, and the word is relatable and authentic. So if I eat my head right now, for example, no, I'm not going to eat my head. I don't want to eat my head. But if I eat my head right now, um, I can edit it. If it's a video that I want to edit, I can just, okay, let me edit the part where I eat my head, so people would not say that I eat my head, or the part where I said like the wrong words or the wrong things, so people would think that I am perfect, because me, I'm far from perfect. Sorry, because I'm not perfect. Um, I'm not perfect. That sound is coming from Ijabe. My mom is making the video. She told me to come and cook. I said no. I want to make videos. And here I am recording live, and she's in the kitchen. She's cooking. I thought that I won't be eating, but na lie, I will chop. So that is, there are lots of stories, tied into this, me documenting my life. And I know that this thing that I'm doing right here in this room may not seem like a documentary, because it just seems like a narration, because documentaries have to be like you're seeing the events, you're experiencing it, as like it feels to me like you are present in those people's experience. So whoever is live with me now means that they are present in whatever it is that I am doing now. They can see everything. They can hear the sounds. I'm not like editing or taking anything out, or trying to be, you know, I just remember something. There's something just like, the way something just flies through your brain, like flies where your brain, like this is it. I always say like, it's not like I'm trying to do a practice of excellence, or this is how I should speak, or this is what I want to do or say. And one of the things that I told myself that I want to do is to not have this scripted, to be as real as possible. I don't know the next thing that I want to say, but then I know that I'm going to talk. I'm going to say something. And I would not say something stupid, although I may say something stupid. So we are 17 minutes, 57 seconds, 58 seconds, 59 seconds into the video. And it's just okay. It's just kind of beautiful, like a free flow of, what it is that I am currently doing. So that's about the book that I was reading. If anybody had been following me, had has followed me through the start of my, videos, then I was reading a book. I haven't completed it, because actually I have no excuse to not have completed. But when I do complete it, I'll give an update. Yeah. So this is me documenting my life. I should have documented, like recorded. I went to another part of this year, but I felt like I felt like I didn't want to like record that place, because it's just be like I'll be on like a journey. I'll be working and working and working. So I didn't want to record that place. Although the other parts of Oyero too that I haven't like gone to record, like Oyero itself. I think the last time I was in Oyero was like maybe 4 years ago. So I don't know, Sha. Maybe, hopefully, I would I'll try to record a live video somewhere in Oyero, so I can like show myself in my future self, and the persons who may see these videos, where I have lived for, I think, is it okay to say like the most part of my life, if I have been here for like 10 years of my life. So, or like, 14 years, or like going to school, coming back, and all when I was in uni and all, going back and forth. So, like 14, is it 14? Oh, this year makes it like 15 years since we moved to this place. 15. So, I've been in this area now 15 years. Wow. 15, 14. How old was I? Well, yeah, 15. 15, 15 years. Gosh. And this place is still underdeveloped, I beg. Especially Ogun State. I don't know why Ogun State is like this. Very, very underdeveloped something. I don't know what it will be like in 5 years' time. Hopefully it's better than this, and hopefully they have like there's lights right now, though, but hopefully there are more like developments to the place. So I think I should get on to other things because I have like other things to do. I have a movie to see. And yeah, this last week, not this week, because today is Sunday, so it's a new week. Last week I saw like documentaries. I saw the lost children, the story of those four Colombian kids who um were in a plane crash with their mom, and their mom did not survive. Other adults did not survive, so only the kids survived, and you know they they were in that location. It was a forest. They were in that forest for about 42 days. A 13-year-old, I think 11-year old, 8-year old, and an 11-month old baby. So they were all like supervised by their 13-year-old sister, and there was like a mad, crazy search hunt for them. And they only found them on the last day when people were to leave. So it was kind of crazy. I saw that documentary, and I saw another movie. It is based on a true life story, a widow's game on Netflix. I feel like it is so crazy, and I feel like the man. If you ever see the movie, if you ever come across this video anytime in the future, and you check this movie, A Widow's Game, please agree with me that the man was stupid. He was a very, very stupid man to have ruined his marriage, his life, for a 27-year-old girl who just wanted him to kill her husband so she could be free. Not even to be with him, but to date other men. He was a very stupid man. I'm eyeing him. Or he went to jail, but I feel like it was very stupid. Um, what other film did I see? I'm trying to see like a new documentary, but I don't want to watch like homicide or war. Although maybe I would watch like a documentary on war, or I don't know. I'm thinking about it. But I'm watching like movies. Although they don't satisfy me, except they are like intellectual movies. That's why I love to watch documentaries. By the way, anyway, by the way. So that has been like a recap of my week. And before I leave this life, I would no, I'm not leaving this life. Like this live video. Before I leave, I would just show my face again and my lash, and say thank you, Vivian, for making my lash. And yeah, after I done with my hair, I have like short clips of my hair when I was, no, I don't record when I was making it, but when I was done and when I was going to yeah, Farida's place. So until this life is supposed to be longer than this. Like I have it's in my head. The things that I want to do, they're in my head, but I'm yet to like put them out. And if you ever see this video, I know that I would not be here in a few months or years to come. I won't be here. I won't be like in the same place making like this type of video. But when you do see it, you know that Alanike said she was going to start making live videos, and she started. So me, I'm not going to tell you it is your cue to start or just start. I'm just telling you, me, I started. And this is me showing up. Even when I feel like watching a movie, watching movies. You get the point. I'm I'm here showing up. Please, I want to say this. One of the lessons that I have learned in this year, because this is the 6th month of the year. One of the lessons that I have learned, the lessons that I have learned, is to do things for myself and not for people, because you'd be very disappointed by people, and you would hurt yourself so much the moment you realize that you're doing things because and for people. So if I were to say, okay, I want to record live and I want like people to join my live and make it like interactive and all, and then I don't see people, because for the last videos that I have like recorded, I don't always see people, right? Except like a few persons just come, they say I, and then they leave. They come, they say I, and then they leave. You know, it did not stop me. Do you know why? I did not start this video because I wanted like, or I want like people to join my life and like interact and all. That's why I'm not even posting this on WhatsApp right now. Because if it's something that I want like to persuade people to join me and have conversations with me right here, I'd be so disappointed. So do not set yourself up for like disappointments, especially from people like maybe your friends, your family. They don't. If nobody, if nobody that you know shows up, you show up and do it for you. It's just like I'm cooking now. Although like I'm with my family, but I'm not cooking because I have to cook. I'm cooking because I know that I am hungry or I will be hungry. So I'm cooking to satisfy that hunger for myself and for the people who would eat. Right? So see it like that. You're doing it for you. Mm? It's like when you take yourself out, maybe like on a solo date or something. You don't take yourself out because you want to make videos and post on Instagram or YouTube for people to watch and be satisfied, or for people to watch and derive pleasure, or for people to watch and interact with your video and ask you questions. You go on that solo date for you, for your own satisfaction, for your own soul, for your own enjoyment. So if other people are privileged to see it, because it's a privilege to bring people into your life, into your space. So if you're showing something out there, so if other people, another English, voila. If other people should like see your videos of your self-care moments or like your solo dates, even though they feel entertained or they're getting entertained, or like they're having like a pry into your life, you know that you did not do it for them. You did not spend your money because you want people to say, oh, you look good. You do it for yourself, right? That's one of the like biggest lessons that I have learned this year. So now that I take care of, for example, my skin, I never used to like take care of my skin before. I didn't really care, but I started to do it not because I want people to say, oh, you have a good skin or your skin is beautiful. No, I started doing it because I want to see my skin beautiful. I want to look at myself in the mirror and say, wow, my skin looks good. My skin looks great. I love it. And I want to see more of it, right? So I think you should take that. If there is anything you ever want to take from me, although you don't know me, I know you don't know me. I think that should be one of, you know, those tips. So, to whoever watches this to the end, thank you for being alive. It being a part of my life. Life. when I mean, when I say being a part of my life, I mean being a part of my life. Life, life, Live. So this is me documenting my life, life, documenting my life, Live. Thank you. Until next time, I don't know if I'll be able to. I'm not sure if I'll come live on Thursday because I'd be working day shifts. So I don't know, Sha. But if I don't show up on Thursday, then I would do like a makeover, makeover. Nah, makeover, wrong word. Come on, I'd make up for it. I'd make up for it, because I go live twice every week, and since I started, I haven't missed like I may miss the days, but I make sure to come live twice every week. So I don't know how it's going to change, but I don't want it to change. And I'm praying that the Lord helps me and strengthens me um, to go ahead with it. Yeah. So thank you. And this is me recording my life. No, documenting my life. Bye. Bye bye, Olanike. See myself in the next video. I'm ending it now.